Welcome to the April 2nd, 2018 Advance Report from McGowan Group Asset Management clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I am your financial weatherman, Spencer McGowan, President, McGowan Group. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a change in posture for the equity markets. We're also going to cover some of the defense stocks as well as Texas Instruments. So there's a huge sea change in the markets right now that we want to deal with. If you connect the dots here, that's not an uptrend, and it doesn't take an algorithm to get there. That's the Dow with its final peak around 26,500, currently hovering around 24,000 after this week, visiting 23,000. First off, that's not an uptrend. Looks like a downtrend. Something has changed in the markets, and I want to underscore that. We were warning of the risks in the technology stocks, specifically Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. This week, it was a pounding, starting with Facebook's bad press, and then Tesla, which is a related tech entity that people loved and overpaid for. It's gone from 375 down to 250, underscoring the necessity of taking profits once in a while, as we've been covering like the last 6 months. But this means the Dow at best is stuck in a trading range, either at the lower end of the range, or the downtrend here looks pretty severe unless something changes. GDP numbers were good, 2.9%. 30-year Treasury this week, actually the interest rate dropped to below 3%. The long play program this weekend, we're going to cover fixed income strategy and what that drop below 3% on the 30-year Treasury actually means. Looking at the next chart, here we go. Wow. This is a correction from 2,800 to 2,400, not quite 20%, in the FANG's index, the leading technology, Facebook and Amazon, Netflix, Google. Very difficult week, but it also signals that leadership and rotation in the market appears to be taking place. Let's cover a little bit about that. Everybody's been looking at Amazon saying, well, I just should have bought Amazon instead of whatever I was in. But the rotation that portfolio managers are looking at right now, you take away the leadership, boom, you pulled the rug out from under them this week. Now portfolio managers, I believe, are going to start looking for value. They're going to start looking for yield because this trading range could last a while. And there is a serious sea change in the markets. Defense stocks have done great. We've got clients with Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, Texas Instruments. We're going to cover a little guidance there. Go to the next chart, and we've got Lockheed Martin. Congratulations. You can see the bear market cycle, that flat line that Lockheed Martin went through in the last administration. Not now. That's clearly an uptrend. What do you do with a stock like that? We've got an article that we're updating called The Tree and the Fruit. How do you harvest a huge holding in the portfolio, and when do you harvest, and how much? We divide the decision, and we've got an article that can really guide you. It'll be on the subscription list. You can call the switchboard or just go online at NetWorthRadio.com. Request to be on the free subscription list. That article is coming out in next week's update for research. How do you handle a large legacy position without cutting down the tree? How do you take the fruit off the tree? That's the essence of the article. It helped us to save Raytheon clients and Texas Instruments clients, and also the clients that were in Nortel, which didn't turn out well, but our Nortel guys are still retired, so we'll cover those details. Raytheon, very similar, defense, bear market cycle, and then an extended rally. It looks like a good time to take 10 or 20% off the table for these two, and especially if you're one of the retirement packages that go out from time to time, it's time to get a plan and potentially to protect at least part of that. Now we come to Texas Instruments. There's the $100 back 20 years ago, essentially, 1999, partying like it's 1999 on chips and computers. Now we look at 120 high, 103 right here. How do you handle that harvest? Well, the tree and the fruit actually covers that. This long bear cycle was very difficult for those that were overweight and did not have a harvesting plan on the way up. We look forward to meeting with you at the Crescent. Come down, meet the team that cares. My Texas Financial History Private Collection has 170-year-old originals from the Republic of Texas. And join us at NetWorthRadio.com for this weekend's program. I'm Spencer McGowan. Thank you for being with us. My firm, McGowan Group Asset Management, sponsors NetWorthRadio.com and, of course, our YouTube channel under McGowan Group. Some educational disclosures and discussions that I wanted to add to the broadcast. The first is, I'm very proud of our team, including Stephen Norris, who will be added as soon as we redo the picture. He's our newest team member. Come down, meet the team that cares, get a written plan, because the securities we discuss, the financial news we discuss, that's not a recommendation until you actually come down and get a customized plan at the Crescent. You'll get a tour, and we look forward to seeing you. We're going to cover value at risk of loss in portfolios, and you can see it right here. Learn about our performance, what happened in 2008, how long did it take to recover. All of those items are posted right here at NetWorthRadio.com or the McGowanGroup.com. The other part of the program, when we look at price fluctuations in bear markets and risk control, that's a huge part of NetWorthRadio.com. We look forward to helping you advance your plan and your cash flow. Come down and meet the team that cares.